What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day, and I will just say I'm so excited for college football this weekend. We're going to have to wait a little bit going into the Friday games, Saturday games, but yeah, these matchups can just not be any better, and they can't get here any quick enough. So I will say we're going to have to wait a little bit, but that's going to be completely fine, you guys. There's no weekday college football or anything like that, but we are entering playoff season, right? I kind of think of it as playoff college football, and these teams are going to be so evenly matched, and they're going to be playing for everything, right? This is their season on the line. This is what they've been working for. So going into yesterday's plays, we did hit this on the VIP, this little two-man right here with Counter-Strike. We hit this for an NBA $10, it was like a $10 free play that they sent out all day yesterday, and we did end up hitting this here for a 1.5x. Obviously, wish this guy would have hit his over at 10 or got like 11 rebounds, but we'll take the 1.5x, especially on a free entry. And these were the two plays from this one was the play yesterday, so Monday morning that I sent it out, and then this was Sunday's play right here. So you can see just a lot of green. The only thing that went wrong, you guys, was James Cook getting pulled out of the game with 12 minutes remaining. And I didn't even realize in yesterday's video that Jordan Madison also got injured for the 49ers, and he's on IR. So because McCaffrey and Jordan Madison got injured last or Sunday night's game, I bet that is why the Bills pulled all their starters extremely early, because they were like, well, we don't want our guys to get hurt. We already won this game. So that really sucks. Just a lot of things. I don't know. You can't really affect that. Like, obviously, it was a great call to call Buffalo winning this game. I didn't think they would kill 49ers that much to pull their starters, especially only up like 35-10 with 12 minutes remaining, right? But this was pretty much the only thing that went wrong, and it wasn't even our fault. It was James Cook. He easily probably would have got 20 rush attempts this game, but they pulled him in all of the fourth quarter. So going through the Browns game, I mean, these were amazing calls both nights, right? Sunday night and Monday night. I told you guys the Browns, they were going to be playing from behind in that game, and that is what they did pretty much all night. All night they're playing from behind. I think they led maybe once, but Jameis threw close to 60 times, you guys. He threw close to 60 times. So when you throw 60 times, you're not running very much, right? When you're playing from behind in a game, in a football game, you're not going to run because you're not going to run the clock out. As we know, when you're playing from behind in a game, the team that's playing from behind is going to pass a lot to try to get back in that game. And the team that is ahead is going to run a lot to get back into a game. So Buffalo, we saw them ahead in the game versus the 49ers. They were running more than passing, so they weren't throwing to their tight end as much, and they were running more. Now, yes, James Cook got taken out of this game, which sucks, right? He didn't even play a whole quarter. But also down here, this was the thing on Sunday as well. Jerry Jeudy, he got 9 receptions. He had pretty much a career day. I think he got over 200 yards. And then Jameis got 34 pass completions. So again, just preaching correlation here. We do have the more pass completions. Like if Jameis throws 34 pass completions like he did, you know that at least 5 of those receptions, at least 5 of those completions are going to go to his number one receiver, Jerry Jeudy, you guys. So this is correlation at its finest down here. I wish James Cook at least would have got one more rush attempt and pushed, and we would have hit the 5X here. But yeah, unfortunate. It does happen. It's sports betting at the end of the day. Obviously, like, not really my fault that they ended up pulling their starters with 12 minutes remaining, but it is what it is, I guess. And then we are set up for this SEC title match. Wisner and Quinn Ewers to go over their projections here. Again, very correlated as well. So I want to show you guys that this is going to be the last day of the playoff pass. So at midnight tonight, this is going to expire. I talked about this in yesterday's video. I didn't want to leave this available for too long because I think this is the best promo that I've ran since the beginning of the NFL season. So beginning of the NFL season, I ran $500 to get 6 months of my VIP. That was all of the plays from the start of the season to the Super Bowl. That was probably one of my best passes I've ever done. Now, I think this is topping it now, you guys. The playoff pass, 70 days of VIP access for $179. And I want to show you guys why this makes sense. I am big on math. I am big on, like, does the money make sense, right? Does the money make sense? And you can see over the past 30 days, you guys, we're up 114 units on the VIP. This is insane performance. I will go ahead and tell you that. Not every month is going to be 114 units, but over the past 6 months, which is when I've started tracking my bets, we have never gone up lower than 50 units a month. We have gone up 50 units or more every single month for 6 months straight, and that is when I've been tracking my bets, you guys. So again, again, 114 units in the past month, past 30 days, a $5 better, which is the minimum amount of bet that you can even do on Prizepicks. You can't do anything less than $5. In the last 30 days, you would be up $570 if you've taken all my bets with just $5 bets. So again, $570 with just $5 bets, and this is just in 30 days. With this playoff pass, you're getting 70 days, you guys. So again, $570 minus what the playoff pass costs, which is $179, and then you would still be up close to $400, you guys, in just 30 days of my VIP access. So you'd be up in the 30 days close to $400, plus you'd have another 40 days on top of it, you guys. I did also want to say this comment just was an amazing comment. I've been on the VIP for a week and a half, and I've already lost kind of how many units I'm up. Definitely worth it. That is just amazing to see. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, the VIP, you don't even have to try to make money. Like, just take my bets, tail them. It takes maybe 2 to 3 minutes a day. You're just clicking a link on your screen that is my bets, and you'll make money. You'll make hundreds of dollars, even if you're just a $5 to $10 better. The first link in the description will take you there. You'll see this right here. You'll just enter your info right here, your email, your first name. You can also use things like Klarna or Afterpay if you want to make it more of like a monthly payment or a weekly payment or something like that. I know a lot of people do that. And yeah, just put in your information and you will be set up all of my plays up until the Super Bowl. So this is going to be all my VIP plays up until February 8th, Super Bowl 58, and we're obviously going to have a ton of playoff plays, right? It's the playoff pass, right? So a ton of playoff plays for college football, NFL, stuff like that. So this is the best time of year to bet. It's going to be December, January, and then early February because NFL is so correlated. So again, I know I've been talking a lot, but this is an amazing deal, you guys. So definitely lock this in. So let's get into today's plays of the day. I really do like this entry right here. We have a huge matchup. Green Bay versus the Lions on Thursday Night Football. I think this is going to be one of the matchups of the year, and I do think the Lions, though, are going to take this one home. I think the Lions are the best team in the NFL by a pretty wide margin. You could argue the Chiefs, but the Chiefs, they haven't handled teams like the Lions have. The Lions have just absolutely just handled every single team in front of them, and I do think they're going to do the same for the Packers. If not, it's going to be a very, very difficult game for the Packers. So they have already played. They're in the same division, right? Packers and Lions are in the same division. They're kind of rivals. This is how last game went, right? Lions, they handled business. Packers are still a good team, but Lions handled business. You can see that Jordan Love threw 36 times, 23 completion, 36 times, and Josh Jacobs only got 13 carries because they were behind in this game. So the same with the Browns thing, right? Browns, Bills, like I just talked about earlier in today's video with the Sunday and Monday night game. Football is football. It's not going to change in a week. It's probably not even going to change in 50 years, you guys. You could bet this on any sort of football game, college football, NFL, whatever. The team that is behind is going to throw more of the time, and the team that is ahead is going to run more of the time. So I think the Packers are going to be behind in this game. I just told you guys I think the Lions are the best team in the NFL, so I'm going to take Jordan Love over pass attempts. He's going to be throwing more in this game, and Josh Jacobs under rush attempts. If you look at all of the stats here, Josh Jacobs has gone over his line every time they have won this game, and he's gone under his line every time they've lost. So again, I think the Lions are going to take this win, and Jordan Love is going to have to throw a lot to get back into this game if they're going to want to get anywhere close. Hopefully no sort of substitutions or anything happen like that. So yeah, Jordan Love over, and then Josh Jacobs to go under here. And then we do have this Western Kentucky versus Jacksonville State game, you guys. I'm taking the under on Caden Velkamp and the under on Elijah Young. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of comments. Maybe I'm going to get a lot of comments. I don't know. Western Kentucky and Jacksonville State just played. They just played last week. Both these guys went over, okay? Both these guys went over in their line, so I'm probably going to get a lot of comments. Hey, they just went over. Why would you take them under now? Now, they did just go over, but they just barely went over while possessing the ball about 70% more than the other team, okay? So they had like 25 more plays. They possessed the ball like 15 to 20 minutes more than Jacksonville State. I don't think that's going to happen again, okay? Caden Velkamp, he only went over by about 25 yards. He has only gone over this line 4 out of the past 11 games, and 3 of those times that he's gone over, it's gone over by just more than like 25 yards, okay? So one of the times it was by like 1 yard, one of the times it was by 5 yards, and then one of the times it was by like 25 yards. So when he does go over, he barely goes over, so I really think the unders are the way to go here. Again, if you just thought, hey, every single matchup we're going to take, if they go over, we're going to take over again. That is not how football works. Teams make adjustments. Jacksonville State, they're going to adjust to the pass, they're going to adjust to the time of possession game because Western Kentucky killed them in the time of possession game last game. So I think Western Kentucky, they're probably going to possess the ball 10 minutes less than they did last game. And I think that's going to be a huge factor in this game. And I think that is going to cost them to get, 25, 30, 40 yards less than they did last game as well. So taking the unders right here, I think this is going to be more of a possession battle than it was last week. So taking the unders here. Once again, this is going to happen on Friday, so going to have to wait a little bit for this entry, but I do really like this one here. And then the second play of the day is on Betr, you guys. We missed yesterday's Betr entry just by the promo. So the play that I sent out did hit, but the Bo Nix Betr entry did not hit, which sucks. But again, we're going to come back at it. You can't get any better than these Betr discounts right here. Steph Curry over 19.5 points, and then Ja Morant over 32.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Let me just make sure this line is still on because these lines do move sometimes. It looks like it did bump. So you guys can take Franz Wagner on the Orlando Magic to go under 38.5 PRA. You can also take James Harden over 38.5 PRA. Who else can you take? You can take Tyrese Maxey under 35.5 PRA, so I like all those plays. But if you can get this Ja Morant one, this is probably the best to do it here. Again, you can get my VIP for free by texting me the word rebet to my number on the screen. I will get you guys 2 free months of my VIP for doing that for me if your state is in this orange state and you have an iPhone. If you do not have an iPhone or your state was not in the orange, you can text me the word parlay, and I will have you guys sign up for Parlay Play and put $10 into this app, and then get you guys 2 free months of my VIP. So multiple ways to get my VIP. Again, you can get it for free with rebet, just putting $10 into this app with my code, free with Parlay Play, or you can purchase the 70-day playoff pass for just $179. And again, you will probably make your money back in the first 20 to 30 days of getting this pass, you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below if you're in my VIP. It helps me out a ton, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.